Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I didn't do a couple videos for you guys last week, so I'm doing 2 videos today, and I think you guys will be happy with my take on some of the information I'm going to bring to you guys. Some of it, and I'm going to give my opinion on it that I think some of you all will appreciate. Some of the news you guys probably already heard of. Maybe some of it you guys haven't heard. So let me start off with this again, guys. NIO was last trading at $7.41. It was down 10 cents. The 52-week low is $7. The 52-week high is $16.18. As a disclaimer, I hold 2,260 shares at $3.53. And on the SoFi platform, I hold 401 shares at $8.99. So let's get into some of the yummy stuff. Well, let me start off with this. As of today, institutional investors and hedge funds own 42.32% of NIO stock. You heard that right. So when everyone else, all of the are selling and running to the hills, the whales keep buying. And I keep beating this drum. This is why poor people stay poor and rich people get wealthy and create more money for their future generations, generational wealth. Are we going to be part of the 1%? Or are we going to be part of the 99% that always say, what are you giving back? I want to be able to give, not ask what someone else is giving back. Again, to prove that we are constantly, like King Lee Hong rightfully said, our stock is heavily not just shorted, but massively manipulated on Wall Street. Some rumors came out that there were more layoffs on the way, and our stock took a beating again. And then NIO had to come out and say this is not true. And Investor Place, one of the websites that repeatedly, you have to pay for their information. But when it's something negative like this, you can access it for free. I wonder what's going on. They were one of the one of the fake analyst companies that came out and reported on this. And Bloomberg also reported on it, saying that we were getting ready for more layoffs, citing, inside information that they couldn't reveal who the person was, Okay. So also I wanted to talk about this. Rivian just did 8% cut to their employees. No one spoke about that. Now, let's get to the yummy part of this video. Not saying that that other stuff wasn't yummy, that institutions keep buying more and more share in the third quarter that just ended. NIO has refiled, and I'm sure you guys heard of this, 8 models. And hold on, guys, give me 1 sec here. So they have refiled 8 new models without the JAC, logo on the car, because we acquired the F1 and F2 factories, right? So China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology today released its latest catalog to be sold, and the public can submit their feedback. The core specifications of these models remain unchanged, with the biggest change being that the manufacturer's name has been changed from the previous JAC to NIO, and the JAC logo on the rear have been removed. NIO has been producing its electric vehicles under the JAC name for many years, and these vehicles were trademarked as NIO, but the manufacturer has always been JAC, hence both the NIO and JAC logos on the rear of the vehicles. Earlier this month, NIO entered the MIIT Vehicle Manufacturing Enterprise Credit Information Management System, meaning it gained car making qualification and will be able to produce cars under its own name. So a lot of you guys are saying, Mitch, we already know of this. Wait. NIO has not previously been in the system and its vehicles are produced under the JAC name. Now, let me get to what I'm trying to find for you guys. Now, the factory has a capacity of 300,000 EVs. And I can already hear some of the trolls. Oh, well, we're not putting out that much. We're blah, 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 blah. Shut your mouth. Guess what? With the cheaper models coming out next year, we're going to need more capacity than this. Yes, we're going to need more capacity than this. And with us expanding into other markets, possibly England and Australia most likely next year with other countries. So, JSC released plans on October 19th to transfer. We already know that and we bought it. Now listen, this is the part that I wanted to get at. NIO's local counterpart, Xiaopeng Xpeng, also initially had other car makers contract manufacturing for it and later gained car manufacturing credentials through an acquisition. Li Auto got its own production credentials through an acquisition before its first model began. So why is this so important, guys? After NIO acquires JSC plant assets and take full control of the manufacturing process, production costs are expected to drop by about 10%. And what I'm getting at is this. This is my take. Remember we spoke about NIO is heavily supported by the Chinese government, and rightfully so. Why are we supported so much so compared to the other Chinese car manufacturers and EV companies? And I'm not saying that they're not supported as well, but why are we heavily supported is, one, because the government sees that NIO is the luxury premium brand. This is why a lot of the government vehicles, as they switch over, they're using our vehicles. Okay. Also, they are the only company EV company in China making that high end. Excuse me, guys. Even the model that we're going to reveal on NIO Day is going to be competing against the highest end Mercedes that we're going to blow out of the water with the most futuristic technologies. Basically, what our Prince William Lee is saying is going to be a benchmark that the rest have to follow. Now, this is my point. Xiaopeng and Li Auto, Xpeng and Li Auto had to get their manufacturing license through an acquisition. We got ours by filing for it, which is something that the Chinese government stopped giving because they don't want too much oversaturation in the market. So knowing this and all of the other information that we've been getting about NIO, not just from me but other YouTubers, do you guys think NIO will fail? With the kind of support that we're getting, with all of the governments in that climate meeting recently in Dubai, just heard about battery as a service and why it is the most practical and the only practical way for the EV industry to move forward. Do you guys still think that NIO will fail? I hope you guys found this video informational and inspirational. If you did, guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It'll bring more awareness to my channel and NIO. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we have that warrior mindset. Like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.